See that fix it. See that fix it. All right. You just have to use that horrible mic for right now.
This one?
No, that's just going straight to 6 out.
Wait, this?
Yeah.
So what's the other alternative?
I gotta figure out what the heck's the issue with this right now, and eventually I'll go ahead with, once I figure that out later on, then I gotta get a new. The plan is I need to get another mixer because I want to start leaving that at church. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I can be heard perfectly fine. I don't know what it is. It's a problem with the computer because none of what we were just hearing there was coming on to the
stream.
Yeah, it's not doing it on TikTok.
Ah.
All right, so what are we talking about? What do you want? What are we talking about?
Well, let's talk about the fact that we finally accomplished something we've only dreamed about, what seemed like a dream.
It was all a dream. I used to read grown-up magazines. Saw Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Bunch of other words that I don't remember right now because I'm thinking about other things.
That was good. Good. No, but for real, we moved in. We're here.
I just got the new apartment. I won't leave the floor wet.
What else going on? Washington, Oregon.
Dog. What a game.
What a game.
If you missed out, dog, college football is on fire this year.
Yeah, it is.
Even with the crazy game last night with
Colorado
and blowing the lead
to Stanford. Which shout out to Stanford. Shout out to Colorado. Shout out to Deion Sanders for being unapologetically himself.
Dog, so bless you. Thank you. Deion Sanders. Let's talk about Deion Sanders.
Let's talk about it.
So the thing with him, J. Cole once said.
Let me ask this. Before you go any further, let me ask this. Is there something drastically wrong with Deion Sanders as far as him coaching Colorado?
No.
Okay.
Deion Sanders is coaching the same way that he coached Jackson State.
Okay.
So Deion Sanders has always been a very showy individual.
Right.
Even when he was a professional athlete himself in the league, he was always a guy that was he had a chip on his shoulder. And a lot of times.
Game back there so we can see it.
Oh shoot.
Other side. But yeah, like he's always been a guy.
He's always been a guy.
You know, you could argue that at some points he was the guy. You could argue at one point, actually, as far as quarterbacks, would you say he's him?
Yes.
Of course.
Without question.
Great.
Him, Champ Bailey, two of the greatest that I got to watch play.
So Sean Taylor was a safety.
Sean Taylor rested, so I don't think he ever got enough time to really be as great as he could have been.
Oh, because
unfortunately, some idiot decided to try to run up on him and his family, and he took the brunt of it. So rest in peace, Sean Taylor. But you got guys looking like Champ Bailey, Prime, Revis coming in on the tail end. Cromartie, Sherm,
Ed Reed. Well, Ed Reed was a safety.
Yeah, we're just on my corners right now. But the guys that we're naming right now, they weren't just quiet beasts.
Yeah, I agree.
They had a chip on the shoulder, especially Richard Sherman. We talk about Richard Sherman and how much of a chip he had on his shoulder for so long that I think it became a thing that people just thought that Richard was a loudmouth that really was doing nothing but. Are you watching North State?
Yeah.
What were we looking like?
9-17, and apparently your quarterback just threw a pick
Come on, Otto Coombs.
in opposing territory.
I'm just ready for the fifth quarter.
But if y'all win, y'all both be 3-3, which is not bad.
This doesn't help us at all. And they're independent, so
yeah.
Which is interesting because we play FAMU next year in the MEAC SWAT Challenge.
Is that right?
All them years I wanted to go to MEAC SWAT Challenge when I was marching, and they wait until
now to go to Florida.
No, it's actually me in Atlanta.
Oh, even better.
And I told myself that first year they had the Celebration Bowl. I was like, yo, if they go to Celebration Bowl this year, and we didn't get anywhere close, I was like, I'm going to hop in that block. And I think that was the year that was the year ANC went and dominated Alcorn State. So Rick Cohen was balling.
He went to Alcorn?
No, Tariq Cohen went to ANC.
Ah.
I had to sit there and watch that dude run all over us so many times. So I could not stand Tariq Cohen. But I hope we get another shot, man. Whether it's in the league, XFL, USFL combination thing they got going on.
Where is he going?
He's a free agent right now. He had dealt with a lot of horrible injuries. Like the last 2 or 3 seasons, he had season injuries.
Maybe he get picked up.
He played for the Bears.
That's what
he was drafted by the Bears. Actually, had got a new contract because he was a beast with special teams. Great special teams player. Also did do a lot of good stuff just as a pure running back. So they had him. He was basically the number 2 guy behind David Montgomery for a minute. But back to Deion, J. Cole said, when you're this hot, everybody's critic. And so Deion took a HBCU football team.
Yes.
And Grace basically made them the talk of college football for so long that it was only a matter of time before he left. And I know we had a lot of people upset with the fact that
Dr. Umar
even a lot of Jackson State currents and alumni were mad. But I'm like, there's only so much you can do here. You gotta go ahead and branch out. So, and look, Eddie George. Eventually, I don't see him being I don't see Eddie George being
a long term.
I don't see him staying there forever.
How long has he been there anyway?
He got there right after Deion.
Okay, so he's been on there roughly about 3 years.
Yeah, about 4 years.
Okay.
So I don't expect for Eddie George to stay there. I expect him to go to an FBS school. May not be Power 5, but FBS nonetheless.
Yes.
That's what happens when Ed Reed was going to take the job at Cookman. I didn't expect Ed Reed to be a long-term fix there. Go there, build the brand there, get that name out there. Now you're seeing. I think now you're seeing that HBCU football has been talked about a lot more.
Yes.
All the way to the point now there's an HBCU band rankings where my Smart Legion is number 3.
Who's 2 and 1?
Let's see.
Because I know we usually cover that every year.
And the thing is, I don't agree with a lot of them. But
so what is no? I think we looked that up too. What the criteria is as far as the ranking.
I know. I kind of understand them. And the thing about it, you got to understand that when it comes down to bands, a lot of it is subjective.
Right.
So when I see people rank somebody like Grambling up in the top 5, I'm like, they're being judged off of just their name value. And I'm like, I don't like that because Grambling is not even top 5 In my opinion, I don't think Grambling is in the top 5 within the SWAC. Because in the SWAC, you have Jackson State, Southern, Texas Southern, Alcorn State.
Isn't Alabama State?
Cookman, Alabama State, Alabama A&M, FAMU.
Which one are the Stingers?
This is Bama State.
Okay. That's where 2 Chainz went, right?
For Brick.
Right.
And Wale with the
y'all got the ball back, by the way.
Huh?
Y'all got the ball back, by the way.
That's what's up.
Still, y'all.
What's up, girl? Hey, get out there.
Y'all are down 8. But
I think I found it. Don't go in my closet either.
Yeah, I think y'all should be. But the thing, so we talk about. I know we talk a lot about Colorado on here, but the thing is, the reason why is because it's hard to ignore that the undertones of his success, of the people who more specifically, of the people who don't appreciate.
Snowball, get out of my closet.
More so the people. Is he about to score?
That's Caleb for you.
There's also a flag.
Never mind.
So you can't ignore the undertones of his success.
Right.
You know, in the sense, like, for example, when they lost to Oregon, what did one tweet say? Oregon did all of us. Let's thank Oregon for doing all of us a favor. You know, I'm paraphrasing the tweet, but that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was. And everybody was like, wait a minute, who is us? Who is y'all? So y'all better thank Oregon for doing us a favor for beating Colorado. So who is y'all? Who is us?
And I think one thing that I've noticed is, again, going back to that quote I just made earlier, when you've built a something that has been successful even beyond the expectations that previously were had. Oh, good run. So, like, let's start at the beginning. When Deion took over at Colorado,
right.
How many people really expected this man to be?
It was about 90-10. Maybe 95.
But what was the usual expectation for a guy that's taking a 1-10 team, not really having a full recruiting class of his own? What would be the expectation for him?
Failure in the first season.
Like, you're not expecting him to be good.
No.
So when they opened up the season playing against a team that the previous season was in the
national championship runner-up. Yep.
So you don't expect them to be out there and go out there and win their first game against a ranked team.
Right.
Now, I did personally have a problem with the AP state rankings after that the first 2 weeks, because I didn't think that they should have been thrown up in the top 25.
Right. That's fair.
So that doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
And a lot of it is not even all on Deion.
It's not.
A lot of it comes down to media.
Right.
So I know I'm gonna use this Taylor Swift.
Okay. Elaborate.
I don't have any opinion about Taylor Swift at all.
I don't think anybody does. Well, I certainly don't.
Honestly, a lot of my comments about Taylor Swift, and people that know me, I call her Taylor Swish, and her fan base is the Swishies. A lot of it is just for my personal entertainment, just to keep me amused with myself.
Right.
So when I walk around like Swishies are ruining everything, Taylor Swish, I know how to get reactions out of people.
Right.
So when I see her on the TV, I know a lot of it is that she is a very popular person, especially with the younger generation.
Yes.
I've said it up here that I feel like these Swifties or Swishies, whatever you want to call it, with that demographic are a lot more popular than the Beehive. I don't see a lot of big Beyonce fans in the way I see Taylor Swift fans now.
Okay.
So for that demographic, yes, Taylor Swift is a bigger star for them. A lot of it is her music kind of does
resonate
with them. There's a bunch of breakup songs, whatever.
Yeah.
We are never, ever, ever.
Because there are 12-year-olds who are getting in relationships like that.
I don't count it. It doesn't count.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count until you can go out on a date for real.
Yeah, if you're in middle school, like talking about we're never getting back together, you really need to evaluate the people you're around.
They'll grow. Just keep living.
Yeah.
And then you'll look back. You think it's bad now? 10, 15 years from now.
You think that's bad now? You think that's bad now?
Like dang, I was stupid.
Wait till you think teenage heartbreak is bad. Wait till you get adult heartbreak.
No, I thought my heartbreaks in high school was horrible. I remember my first breakup. I was hurt.
Yeah, no, it's pain.
And then the second breakup, when it was like, oh, she admitted to cheating, I was like,
pain.
It was a bit of pain. I ain't gonna hold you, but at the same time, I was like, oh well. I didn't even cry. That first one I did though. That first one I was.
Heart for me both times. I think because they were so intimate and interpersonal, it was very.
Be careful with that too, because that's part that was on the list of things you couldn't.
Oh yeah. But it was very interpersonal, so I get it. Also, I have a quick hot take. Ice Spice, mid.
That's not really a hot take.
Yeah, well, hey, somebody won't think it.
I have yet to find a single person that listens to Ice Spice for her music.
Exactly.
If you listen to Ice Spice specifically for her music, please let me know. Because I need to have a conversation with you.
Same thing with Glorilla. You listen to Ice Spice, Glorilla, or Sexy Red,
Glorilla,
all three.
Okay, Glorilla's a different story.
Yes.
Because Glorilla can kind of spit. Glorilla can kind of spit. So I like Glorilla on the low. The thing that's kind of off-putting about Glorilla is I be wanting to dap her up. I be wanting to dap her up for her songs, but I was like, dog, this is a whole woman. But she be so aggressively, I-F-R-E. I was like, bruh. But Glorilla's actually pretty decent. Ice Spice, people like her, Meg, even though Meg can spit, but again,
her content
is not for me.
Yeah.
Belle Callis.
She can't do either, and her substance. No substance.
She's just a horrible person, but again, nobody listens to Belle Callis for her music. They are looking for the assets. I can't even think of and that's been my thing when it comes to the mainstream female rap.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that a lot of the songs that are getting put out now
are the exact same.
No, I ain't gonna say. I'm just gonna say they're just hot garbage.
Yeah.
So I went to the barbershop today,
and
you remember that song "Bongos"? That was Belle Callis and.
Well, I don't listen to them. So.
Well, it was a song that just came out last month called "Bongos."
I wonder what they're talking about.
You already know what this is.
I have a feeling. I have two ideas.
Just know my is involved.
So
it is exactly what you think it is. It's one of those songs that it has a music video.
Of course it does. It wouldn't be.
Let's look at the metrics.
It wouldn't.
Because you know I'm a numbers guy.
It wouldn't be a video. It wouldn't be popping if it didn't have a music video.
Let's go look at the numbers on you. Let's go to the music video numbers. Official music video: Cardi B Bongos featuring Megan Thee Stallion, 24 million views.
I want you to look up something else. So 24 million views.
I'm pretty sure this does not surprise you. This is something you watch on mute. Go to bed. You go to bed. Shoot, tell me want to go to bed. I'm grown. I'm a man.
So I want you to look up something
I'm
else.
almost 30.
So that's what 24 million, right?
24 million.
I want you to look up. So is he our friend? Because we met him.
Oh, West Side Gun.
Is he our friend?
That's our guy.
Yeah, that's our boy. That's our boy. That's our dude. West Side Gun released an album that was a work of art, was it not?
Yes.
It was a work of art.
It's definitely up there in the albums of the year so far.
Yes.
For me.
So he dropped
an
an
album.
album.
Myself.
He just dropped an album. Look, what's his stuff doing right now? I know it just came out Friday, so it's not doing a lot.
59K, 47K.
To be fair, like I said, it just came out. All right, so
here's what I'm about to do.
Okay,
let's check his Vivo. I'm about to go to his videos and see what is the most popular video he has. 2.1 million videos, and this was 10 months ago with Palace featuring Black Star.
Okay, yeah. So,
but here's the thing. Mr. Pierce again. Yeah, Mr. Pierce again. What's the problem? Here's the thing. West Side Gun ain't out here twerking for a video.
No, he's not. He's not.
West Side Gun is more about
he's promoting his art,
about the music,
the
aesthetic,
his music, all of that.
So
his aesthetic.
The aesthetic of Belle Callis is what's making her so popular. Nobody cares about what she's saying; they just care about her assets.
Which I thought we were in a. Never mind. I thought we were in a feminist movement, but apparently not.
Aggressive wave. No, but honestly, no. This has always been a situation. Now, when we were growing up,
yes,
it was just a lot more. It wasn't as easy to access these things.
Well, it wasn't that. Well, it wasn't even that. That wasn't
the videos that they're putting out. This video, the Bongos video, the WAP video.
I'm saying, but that wasn't in the. This also wasn't in the forefront.
Right. This is the stuff that was put on BET After Dark.
Okay, yeah, but still, I
am not messing with her
because most of us obviously didn't stay up that late.
Well, for obvious reasons.
I was gonna say that for obvious.
My bedtime was 8:30.
For obvious reasons, we didn't stay up that late either. But also at the same time, it was like it didn't occur. I want to say it didn't occur, but also I don't think that's what we were geared towards.
No, absolutely not.
Like a lot of the guys in our crew, most of them were listening to what Busta. He made the Touch It remix.
But the thing, even looking at female rap at that time too, yes, a lot of people have brought up the fact that you had people like
Missy.
No, I'm talking about the more rock, like the little Kim.
Even she wasn't this raunchy.
Yeah, she was pretty raunchy.
I mean, Trina, I'm not saying she wasn't.
Trina was.
I'm not saying she wasn't raunchy.
But the thing was, there was versatility too.
Yeah.
It's past your bedtime, man. Whose house are you? My house. This is my friend. Y'all met him. You met Isaac. He's my friend since 7th grade, guys.
The way it's quoted in all caps as "you got a man" is kind of crazy.
She knows that that's not my lifestyle.
I know, but it's still kind of crazy.
Yeah, you did, Ava. He was at y'all field hockey game. He came to like 2 of y'all field hockey games.
I came to the championship against, who was that? John Hopkins? Not John Hopkins. My bad. Who was it? John Gates.
Nope. I'm still in that. I'm still in that. Oh my gosh! Wait till I say that one name.
It was Yates.
Someone said I wanted to when I can do volleyball. I was like, yo, I got kids from Colonel Frank Cherry and John Hopkins Middle School.
That does sound like a middle school. Though.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. That's a hospital. Is it really a hospital?
It is a hospital. John Hopkins is a hospital. I think it's in New York.
She would know it's a hospital.
Yeah.
think she wants to be a nurse or something like that. But yeah, but you had your Trinas and your Lil Kims, but at the same time you had people like Missy, Gangsta Boo, Salt and Pepper,
and he threw another pick.
This is not the game you throwing picks, Caleb.
You got level that ball.
Oh, Caleb playing horrible with all the scouts there. Neurosurgeon, get it right. My fault. She wants to be a neurosurgery.
There's money there. There's money in that.
She wants to be a neurosurgery. I wanted to be a teacher. Look, imagine wanting to be a teacher in this economy. But no, when you look at it now, the difference is who on the mainstream level is not doing the typical style that you're seeing in women rap now. Like Rhapsody should be in the mainstream.
She should be.
She should be.
She should be.
So should
Soul Child.
Go Parties. I found her on TikTok.
What's the other girl? No, there's another girl.
What's the girl Griselda? Armani Caesar.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
not cute.
The thing about Armani Caesar is she looks like she does, but when she spit,
when she's spitting for it.
Exactly.
She just fine.
She is. She is fine.
That's all that is.
Fine. Who's the there's another.
I would have loved to meet Armani Caesar when we were in Detroit.
Man.
Pink, fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. What the heck does that mean?
Somebody's on.
That's that child. That's it. That's it. Like middle school talk. Meanwhile, we got in trouble in band class talking about John David Booty versus Juice Williams.
Those are their actual names, by the way.
I'm pretty sure Juice is not that man's name.
Just like
that man's name is his man is not named him Juice.
There's no way his name's the coldest either. I don't care what anybody says.
What about Kool-Aid?
See, this is why everybody shouldn't be allowed to be parents.
We haven't done that in a while. Hold on.
Yeah, let's
this man's name is Isaiah. So what's his name?
Dakotas Crawford. D.E., not even D.A. Never gonna own up to it. It's D.E. Coldest Crawford. What is this?
Dakotas Crawford. Let's see. Nah, bro. I think his real name is Dakotas. What is his middle name? Taffer do it. So you got Dakotas Crawford. Let's just do this. College football. Weird names. Because you got General Booty, who is actually the nephew of John David Booty, as well as the nephew of Josh Booty.
Yeah.
I just hope he ain't Booty. All right, so funniest names of college football 2023. Yeah, General Booty, quarterback of Oklahoma. Dakotas Crawford, wide receiver from Louisiana Tech. Rowdy Beers from FIU, tight end. Mobility.
No. Let me see it. There's no way. There's.
Mobility, defensive back for University of North Texas.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm hoping that says Sheeta Silla.
That's not. Come on.
Please tell me that's Sheeta, not what I'm thinking it is. So we just talked about the coldest.
And we have
Darrellis Clark from Defiance College. Dude person.
These can't be real people. How are these real people? I know how.
This man's name is Do Person. Oh my gosh.
Everybody shouldn't be parents. Everybody shouldn't be parents.
I'm still in there. I'm just start calling people, hey, Do Person, come here.
Ciroc, that's the girl I was thinking of. Man, that was gonna kill me.
Memorable factor.
Take a breath, bro.
I can't. It gets worse every time. Fat Watts. Panda Askew.
That's not
too bad. Tiger Shakes. Oh gosh. Cavassier Smoke. I remember him. Cavassier Smoke. That's kind of tough though. Kool-Aid McKinstry, who was probably going to be a top 10 pick in the NFL draft this offseason. It also said Mike's on it. I didn't care who Mike's. You're not supposed to have that. Pig Cage.
There's no way his first name is actually Dave.
Jaden Muskrat. In fact, he looks like a muskrat. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Parker Titsworth. Storm Duck.
Dodge
Saucer. Fish McWilliams. Chief Borders. Major Burns.
That's not too bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everybody shouldn't be parents.
Let's see. And it's bad because
everybody should be parents.
We thought it was funny with the Brickashaw Ferguson.
And then what's worse, the other thing we're not taking into account is that all these guys aren't going to make it into the league.
No.
So they're going to have to get actual jobs.
Hey, Kool-Aid, come here real quick.
No, worse.
The realists.
Some of them are going to be really smart. I imagine some of these kids are really smart, right? They're going to apply for corporate jobs. You know how some corporations work. And some corporations won't even wear your natural hair. So what do you think they're going to do when they see your name and it's...
So now that we're doing this, let's
you see what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bleach Report. We're about to go through the 50 craziest names in sports history.
Well, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with that, right? Yeah.
So first we have Coco Crisp.
No, yeah, he's played for the Red Sox.
Milton Bradley. That's not too bad.
Yeah, he's a baseball player. Not a
Lungar.
baseball player.
Play basketball.
Yeah.
Dick Trickle.
Yeah.
It would be a NASCAR guy.
Yeah.
Andy Freeze. Gosh.
That's not a basketball player. Right?
It's a basketball player.
No, I'm saying if that isn't a basketball player.
This man's name is God Shamgar. I could not. I wonder what his parents were thinking when they named him. Providence. Rabbit Maryville.
Yeah, that's an old.
I think I do remember Shamgar though. I don't know why. Danger Fourpence.
No, those teeth look like a danger. Look at his face.
Yeah, he looks like danger. Keep away. Boots Day.
Yeah, old timey baseball player. Look at that.
Wolfgang Wolf.
Hey, Wolfgang's a cold name. I don't care what
Wolf, but having the last name as Wolf is Yinkadere. Yinkadare. That's probably it is.
Scroll on past. Go ahead.
This might be worse than the first bit.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Big pause. Hold on. Pause.
Wait a minute.
Pause. I'm just trying to imagine. And this is how you know that this word was not a big deal in that time period.
Oh, no.
Because how many people do you know walk around here named like, yeah, my name's Dick?
Oh.
It's already weird that Norfolk State Stadium is Dick Price. And I can even say the things that we called that stadium.
Just tell me after the pod.
Okay.
I'm honestly curious.
Just take out price and put the in front of the name. And then sometimes I've heard people call it the big.
Oh, that's lame. Y'all can do better than that.
What?
Just.
But yes. No, I don't want your stupid newsletter. Go away. Samoa. That's a football guy.
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn.
I think I've heard of that.
I think so. Blue Moon Odom.
That's definitely.
That's a nickname. Mike Lemongello.
That's a bowler. Yeah. That's yeah.
Fabian.
Well, we know what type of man he is.
Is he a Billy Gunn?
He might be. Him and Billy Gunn might need to get together because they are two of a kind.
Fabian Assman.
Yeah.
Otto Addo. Credence Clearwater Quoto.
Come on.
So, that's your sport, dog. No, that's your sport.
First of all, Credence. You know what Credence Clearwater is? Credence Clearwater is the name of a band. Credence Clearwater Revival.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay, that's a rock.
Must not have made my radar. Shooty Babbitt.
Baseball player. Most of those names do have baseball.
Your Highness Morgan.
If he doesn't play football, I'm gonna be shocked.
Good guess. Your Highness. What if I name my son Your Highness?
I will fry him.
No, I have two sons. I have two sons.
I will.
The first son is gonna be Your Highness. The second son is gonna be Your Majesty.
See, I knew that's exactly where you were going with it. I'm telling you, I'm frying you.
And they're gonna be twins.
I'm frying you in the hospital if you do.
Your Highness Pierce and Your Majesty Pierce.
I'm not gonna fry the kids. I'm gonna fry you.
I can take it. Just don't fry my kids.
I know.
Fry my kids is on site.
What is it? Chief?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm processing.
Chief Kicking Stallions.
Chief Kicking Stallions. Okay. And he was at Bama State. Oh my gosh.
He was definitely getting fried.
Looking at his face, I don't think you want to fry him. He looks like one that's
among the team. I mean, the team, his other team.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Ben Gay. Urban Shocker.
The fact that his name is.
Well, he's an urban shocker, all right.
That looks like this type of dude.
Stubby Clap. Peekaboo Street.
Ski.
She can hold on a second. Sonny Six Killer.
That's a serial killer. That man's a serial killer.
That man was probably a linebacker.
Yeah.
This is probably when you think of like what's that dude? The Bengals guy, the dirty Bengals guy.
Perfect.
Yeah. This is Vontaze Burfict's like inspiration.
Yeah.
World Be Free. Something tells me Meta World Peace is on this list.
What was up with you see his hairline?
Who? Bro should have just went bald.
And
got the dog on chops. Yo,
how far back that is.
Just for clarification, this man's hairline is pushed like all the way back here.
He's got the Stephen A going before Stephen A. With the mutton chops to make it work.
Ruben Boomje. I remember him.
Really?
I do remember Ruben Boomje. I think I'm pronouncing it right.
There's not even a picture.
Have a look.
Crazy. There's not even a picture of this guy.
Again, you're a sport. Have a look, dude. What's up, sister? Earth, Wind, Moreland.
That's not. I feel like I remember.
Super Bowl 39.
Yeah.
Neville.
Oh, so he's the man. Ew. Why is he? That's a mugshot. That's a mugshot.
Pro cricket. Fair hooker. We got to do better.
Well, at least we know she's not.
Guy Whimper.
Come on.
Black people, we got to do that.
It's a black guy, and I bet he plays basketball.
I am hip. Is he the basketball or football, dog?
I bet you.
Football.
Black. Those.
I am hip. Of course, he would be Captain Munderland for the. I know Captain. Napoleon Outlaw. Football. Before I said, well, Majestic Map. Of course, he'd be from Virginia. Why not?
What else we got?
Not to be confused with his brother, Scientific Map.
That's funny. No way!
No, that was so serious. Scientific Map.
And he went to hit it.
No, he would have failed. So you got who's this? Majestic Map and a Scientific Map. Yeah. Wheelbarrow. I remember his name. Oh, never mind. He played lacrosse. Bake McBride. It's definitely a baseball name. He looks big. Dick Buckets, rest in peace.
Yeah, boy.
So is every Dick name in here or something?
I haven't seen a lot of them in there.
This is the third Dick. Pause. Okay. Chris Fuamata Ma'afala. I remember him. I used to use him in that all the time.
What else we got?
344. Tim Bika Buka.
Don't hurt yourself.
I was Biaka Butuka. There it is. I got it.
We're sorry for the fuck of that name.
Biaka Butuka. Biaka Butuka. Biaka Butuka.
Y'all are down 23 in seconds.
Is it fifth quarter yet?
It should be. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. It should be.
Razor Shines. It's a baseball player. Pops. I remember Pops.
Oh, wow. It's tied.
Let's go. Ouch, that hurt. We got 9 minutes left.
Yeah.
Pops Mitsubansu. I remember him. I used to use him in 2K. Misty Hyman. Vander Blue. Basketball. Miroslavs. Is he related to Hercule?
Maybe.
Is this man's name is Miroslav Satan?
As long as he doesn't fight Cell, he's gonna be fine. Hockey, yeah.
It would be hockey for this man to have Satan in the back of it.
Well, that and the Miroslav.
I'm sorry, Miro. I'm about to read this. Hold on. This name just gives me chills. I do think that he and God, Sham God, should play each other one-on-one. Wonderful, Terrific Mons Jr.
Based on the top of that.
The fact that somebody else's name is Wonderful, Terrific Mons is already bugging me. There's 2 people in this earth that walk this earth named Wonderful, Terrific.
What is he playing?
Baseball and football.
Really?
Yep, that's 50.
So, what was your favorite?
My favorite? Honestly, the ones that I had to struggle saying, like, yeah. All those ones.
Also, these aren't crazy, but it is kind of.
Nobody's summoning spirits. We're reading horrible names.
Although it's not as crazy, John St. Brown naming his kids Equimenius and Amon Ra are.
Well, you understand why.
I know, we know why, but it's
you understand
still
why
kinda
it is weird because, like, yo, your name's John Brown, and you got this man. Hold on, I'm about to read these names.
One of them's Equimenius. One of them's Amon Ra.
But it's the middle name that he get me. Equimenius Tristan Imhotep J. St. Brown.
Yeah, that's the Imhotep. The Imhotep does trip you up.
Amon Ra Julian Heru St. Brown.
We need to do better.
Hotep.
We need to do better.
Hotep and Bill. But Amon Ra is actually dope.
It is.
I'm saying, like, he's a dope player. So
yeah, they both are.
But he's been balling.
Yeah, Amon Ra has been balling more than his brother Equimenius.
Wasn't there another one?
I think so. It should be.
Osiris.
Yes, that's. I knew it was like this.
Osiris. And I think he's still in college. He plays for Stanford. He is a senior.
How about that?
Let's look at his stats. Oh, never mind. He's not playing now. He was a senior in 2020. He didn't make the league.
Third down. 3rd and 5.
No. Penn State.
Yeah, I think they just converted.
Let me check X real quick. What are they talking about on Twitter right now?
Oh, come on, one. You gotta defend a minute. Yeah, they gave it to him.
It's been raw dog, a biscuit from Popeyes.
Raw dog and saying it like that is kind of crazy.
When you think about a biscuit from Popeyes, there's only one way to eat it. Like, there's only one way to describe that. He raw dogged it.
And touchdown.
Well,
5 minutes
and
left.
good news, Sexy Red is pregnant. So that might keep her away from Wild Mania and WrestleMania. So,
but
God is good.
But I also, I mean,
somebody got her pregnant.
Probably in a sex tape that got leaked.
She leaked it.
Yeah, I know she did. She leaked it. She leaked her own sex. She leaked her own tape and then wanted sympathy for it. I don't have any.
Speaking of sympathy, what are yours? Do you have sympathy for William Willard?
Who?
Will Smith. Part of me doesn't because he did leave his wife for Jada.
Part of me. Part of me doesn't care at all about the situation. Part of me feels bad because I know what it's like to get kind of wrapped up in a woman, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
you could tell.
And then I know how to know it's like to be manipulated by a woman.
Yeah.
Like, so I get that, and then I also know, but then I also feel like you have a choice.
Yeah.
And not even talking about that. I'm saying, like, I'm just talking about for the situation where you have a choice.
And he should have never agreed to that round table tomfoolery where
that's
did all that. Yeah. And then for her to come out here and say that they have been separated for 6 years, that Tupac is still her soulmate, you've been dead as long as I've been alive.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices
that are available
for
over 20 years, and then the internet is so unserious. It was like the only bullet that this man died was Jada Smith.
There's a lot of it's all over the place, but I certainly don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Because at a certain point, you kind of got to let it go.
Yes. That's
The
also
fact that your kids don't even know this man and is writing a letter to him, it's weird.
it's also kind of weird that you, well, it's weird that it's wrapped up. We're wrapped up. This well, not us, but people are that wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
That's what gets me. It's the same thing. I treat this situation the way I've been treating politics recently, except for watching that.
Politics are funny, dog.
Except for that watching that 2-hour video we did, which we should probably talk about here in a minute.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
But yeah, it was weird. So, Anthony, I did something I normally don't do.
You watch something political.
I watched something political. Not only did I watch something political, I watched something political for 2 hours.
That's an Isaac record.
Yeah. I gave something my attention for 2 hours that was political.
I can't get this.
And what's worse, it was on a conservative landscape. Because, I'm not too big on conservatives. It's people.
I listen to everybody, so.
No, but I'm saying, but with my whole banner of logic, I've been trying to listen to both sides.
And I think everybody should. So regardless of what you're like, and before you continue with your part, I think that is something that everybody should do, because sometimes there are things that you are going to probably agree with that a conservative says, and that's the thing where we've got to this point where they'll say something that you disagree with, and it's immediate cutoff, and then you're fighting back and forth, name calling, and that's why I respect what happened between JJ and Michael Malice.
Michael Knowles. Michael Knowles called. They've been going back on. Michael Knowles and the TikToker at J William J. I think his name is Joshua Joseph. I think his name. But JJ and Michael were going back and forth on TikTok a bit. So Michael called him for a sit down. 2-hour sit down on Michael's YouTube page. So I say it out of the comments because the comments were like.
The comments are going to be what the comments are going to be.
So. And I watched it. I could see where Michael was coming from.
Yeah.
I could understand where he was. But I kind of personally, I'm not going to lie to you, I lean more towards JJ because of the logic standpoint versus the ideological standpoint. And I know what you said earlier, that a lot of logic is stemmed from ideology, which I agree with. I think that's where it gets its basis from. So
to kind of put it into perspective for people who are kind of unaware of what we're talking about, the perspective of Michael is from a Christian conservative standpoint.
Yes.
So anybody that's grown up in a Christian household, a lot of the beliefs, regardless of who they vote for, are pretty much Christian conservative.
Yes.
The Bible is the structure of how we live our life, and these are the laws we abide by.
Yes.
And even to a point where a lot of the laws, and this is the one thing that he was it was half true. So he said that all the laws are built off.
Yeah, he said all laws are based in moral law,
which is basically based off the Ten Commandments.
Right, which he's right.
Which
is true. Which is fair.
It's just
if you subscribe to
somewhat true.
Yes.
Somewhat.
But
so
here
you look at, let's just go down the list. You look at the first commandment is nowhere in there.
I am the Lord your God. And there should be no other gods before.
Thou shalt not kill.
Yes.
That is something that is.
Yeah.
And that is usually that is pretty much universally moral.
Yes.
Unless you were just a horrible person.
Right.
Thou shalt not steal.
Yes. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery, which frowned upon.
Yes.
Not illegal.
Yes. Because politicians do it all the time.
Politicians do it. Anybody with any
anybody that breathes.
Except for black men.
Anybody.
Black men don't cheat. But and if he's a black man cheating, he's not a black man. He's a black boy. Don't at me. But coveting, that's something
that's
that,
not coveting
again,
neighbors'
frowned
possession.
upon. Just being jealous of somebody what they have frowned upon. So there are parts of the biblical law that has been ingrained within the moral and
Fabric,
legal
so,
code
yeah.
of the building of America.
Yes.
The thing that he brought up was slavery. And he said that
This is where it
it's
got
a
crazy.
fallen world. Yes, he was right. But the answer sucked. The answer was trash.
It was very good.
He's not wrong. Because we know that the scriptures have been bastardized on many occasions. I just had a video that I did this week where a guy used I can't even think of the scripture right now off the top of my head, where it was talking about how a slave should conduct himself dealing with his master, and he stopped there. But I was like, look, you're missing the entire context of what's going on here. Yes, scripture said that the slave is supposed to conduct himself in a certain way, but at the same time, the thing that happened with chattel slavery compared to what the scripture was saying that the slave master should do does not correlate. Hence, the chattel slavery was not biblically permissible,
right?
Along with the unlawful selling of slaves, the horrible treatment,
the economic treatment, and the human rights violations of slavery.
So those are things that even the Hebrew slaves went through, where they were not being treated the way that biblically would have been.
I mean, at most in the Bible, biblical slaves like the Hebrews and Egypt,
right.
At worst,
that's why.
At worst, they were getting worked. At worst, they were getting worked.
Right, and so that's when God was like, "Okay, look, Moses, go get my people out of there." So to use that, and I know a lot of people look at it and they don't understand it, because it's one thing to read something,
right.
But if you don't have the proper context of it, then
it's not going to click.
It's not going to click.
Right.
So the reason why he made this video is because he was talking about the shadow book, the shadow work books, whatever. I ain't got I want no parts with it. It doesn't sit right with me, and that's my personal thing. And then seeing people say it doesn't, it's nothing but a book about you like finding your traumas. There's no solution to anything. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and cry, but do I get anything fixed from it? Yeah, I'm not wasting my money. Plus, the way it's being pushed so on TikTok, every time I log into TikTok, I see like 4 or 5 advertisements. So I'm like, you're forcing this down my throat. Now I really don't want it. Like the whole thing about, hey, eat my corn. I got some corn, you gonna eat it, right? I got corn, you gonna eat it, right?
What?
I got some corn, you gonna eat it, right?
What are we talking about?
I got some corn, you gonna eat it, right?
No.
You gonna eat my corn, right?
Okay, you're getting kind of weird.
That's my point.
You're freaking me out. Like, bro, wait.
I was making a point.
Talking about?
I was making a point there, and that's literally how I feel about the advertisements for these shadow books, whatever they're called. So he made the point of he said the Bible says that Jesus and Peter walked on water, not on land. I was like, okay, so what you're saying is you just don't believe in the Bible, which is your prerogative.
Right.
But to sit here and try to down people who say that they don't think that, because he was offended with the fact, he was bothered by the fact that Christians were saying that they were not going to buy this book and were saying that there was things about it that felt demonic. And honestly, I feel the same way. So
I just think, look, here's the thing about dealing with trauma, right? If you're going to deal with trauma, you deal with it in your own way.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about trauma.
I pray about it.
Yeah, pray about it.
And then I have a whole keyboard, and a lot of times when I'm up here live playing my piano, that I'm like
You're
playing
working some
way
stuff
paid.
out.
Yeah.
Me, I'll talk to people about it. I'll talk to myself about it. I'll space it out. You know what I mean? Because that's what works for me. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I'm able to come to terms with it. It's just how it is. You know.
And that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. Let's talk about how great Michael Penix is.
Oh yeah.
That dude. I know we talked about this earlier, but I don't think we really gave it enough credit because we kind of veered off. Washington and Oregon played a masterpiece.
Oh yeah. Both of them. I want to see how they're going to look on the next level.
Because I don't think, at this point, I don't think Bo Nix is going to. I mean, he might, but we'll see because both of those guys really put in work today. Sorry, we're watching Collision.
Adam Copeland says to Ricky Starks, can't help that you're benevolent, a vanilla measured version of that guy, but shut your mouth and talk to him instead of me, kid. Know your role. Ricky responds with live that really set me over the edge.
Yeah, that's fine. Y'all are, it's one less than 2 minutes. Y'all got the ball and y'all still got a touchdown. What's halftime over there? I'm talking about Norfolk State.
Well, I got like 5 minutes before I need to get up off here because I'm going to be watching this quarter.
But yeah. So yeah, who do you think is going to? So based on what you saw today, Michael Penix is probably going to win Heisman, right? Based on what you saw.
Talk to me after this game.
Well, I don't think. I mean, unless Caleb, he's already thrown 2 picks. So I mean,
he can bounce back. How are you today? I'm doing great. I am
almost 30. He is also. You are all.
I'm also 30. I'm almost 30.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Going to work.
Oh, right.
Going to practice and going to church.
So no special.
Oh no, that's until Thursday after work.
Cool.
I'm trying to see about going to Busch Gardens after work. I'm not sure yet.
No. Went to Hollow Screen. Didn't get scared.
It wasn't scary.
Not to me.
Where'd you go?
I went. Oh, I thought you called it too. I went to a couple weeks ago.
I'm going to go try to find a certain person. I told her I'd come try to find her when I get there. So she's all over the place.
Oh, he had this thing too, man.
She just be floating all over the place at this point.
So yeah. But that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got, dog.
Try to see if Norfolk State can pull this off. 3rd and 6, 1 minute to go.
What y'all talking about? Nothing? All right, cool. I'm going to get about here.
All right, 4th and 6, 106 left to play. Oh, yeah. Peace, y'all. Where's
Good.
Oh, I see it. Now